Hey there, it's Casey Dim here, TaxSaleAcademy.com. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's Tax Sale Tip segment. This week's tip comes as a result of some different emails that I've received over the past couple of months asking questions about deeds. Specifically, I want to discuss the proper time to utilize a warranty deed instead of a quitclaim deed. Now, many new investors want to utilize warranty deeds because of the potential to sell the property at a higher price. The buyer will simply pay more for that property when you sell it utilizing a warranty deed opposed to a quitclaim deed. Now, for you, it might just be a piece of paper that transfers ownership from you to the next person. Unfortunately, using a warranty deed without regards to a number of other things, you're going to be putting yourself into a huge potential nightmare. Now, before we get into it, I want you to understand I am not providing legal advice, and I want you to also understand this is my personal take. If you want to operate your business differently, that is perfectly fine. But I want you to understand I'm providing my opinion based off almost 20 years in this business where I've seen a lot of stuff take place. So, when you look at a warranty deed or a deed that has some sort of similar language inside it, we're not just talking about a document that transfers ownership from one person to the next. Sure, it certainly does that. But you also need to pay close attention to the language of that deed. There is a language of some sort that is guaranteeing that the property is completely free and clear of all liens and encumbrances. Now, let me throw up a clause out of one of my recent warranty deeds. All right, you can see that it says, the grantor fully warrants the title and will defend the same. It goes on to say that you'll defend the same from it being free of all encumbrances. Now, an encumbrance, by the way, is any limitation that can restrict the owner's ability to transfer title. Or, get this, something in the chain of title that serves to lessen its value. That's pretty vague language that you, the seller, the person that signed that warranty deed, is now providing a fully guaranteed warranty that there are no encumbrances, that there is nothing that will lessen the value in the chain of title for that specific piece of property. So with a warranty deed, you're providing a warranty that says that chain of title is exactly like you described it in that warranty deed. And that is how you can get yourself into big trouble. Now, in a conventional real estate transaction, when you sell a piece of real estate, you are typically going to provide some warranty of some sort, right? It's what is expected on the open market. That warranty that you provide on the open market, on the traditional market, however, is going to be paired with a title insurance policy most of the time. So what happens is the title insurance company will search the chain of title, and then after the professional searchers deem that everything is clear, they will issue a title insurance policy against that property for the transaction. So if there's ever any issues in the future, like clouds or liens or outstanding mortgages or previous deed issues, all that kind of stuff, if there's ever anything like that that pops up in the future, that title insurance policy will kick in and cover everything and essentially backs the warranty that you provided when you sign that warranty deed. Very similar to like car or health insurance. If there's an issue, the insurance takes over and covers it. But here's the problem. With tax defaulted real estate and certain other types of transactions, you are not able to get title insurance without first curing the title. Now, I've got videos on that, but in short, no title insurance. Now, when you do not have a title insurance policy attached to a property, but you still sell with a warranty deed, that means you have no title insurance, of course, to cover potential issues. So who covers those issues in the future? Well, the person who signed that warranty deed does, as part of the warranty provided in that deed. That is going to be you. So even though you sold that property 10 or 20 years ago, when your buyer finds out that there is an issue with the title, they're going to come after you. And not just title clouds from a tax foreclosure, but things like a 30 or 40-year-old lien that was never satisfied correctly. And that happens a lot more often than you might have think. So you are required to clear any title issues within the chain of title to satisfy that warranty that you provided. And here's where it can become pretty sketchy. If you're under the impression that you're selling cheap land or whatever, so you don't need title insurance, but you still want to utilize a warranty deed, regardless, just to get a few extra bucks, please understand, it's not about the value of the land. In that warranty deed, the language that I just read you does not have a cap on it. It does not say you will warranty that chain of title up to the sales price. It simply says you will warranty that chain of title when you sign that warranty deed. So when your buyer has an issue many years into the future, they can come after you to cure the chain of title and make sure everything's clear. That $1,000 lot that you warranted a long time ago that happens to have a $40,000 lien from 20 years ago that suddenly popped up, that's not your responsibility. And not only that, if you fail to cure the chain of title like you promised, you can likely end up in a lawsuit forcing you to do it. So now you have court costs, attorney's fees, both your attorney and their attorney, plus the cost to cure that title. Now, obviously, when you use a warranty deed without title insurance, you're not always going to end up in court. More often than not, you will not end up in court. It's all about your personal risk tolerance. But be aware, by doing this routinely, you are absolutely playing with fire. Now, let me go ahead and address a couple of comments that I know I'm going to receive. Somebody's going to say, what about the tax foreclosure process? Does it not eliminate all those liens? Yes, it does in most situations. But let's remember what that warranty deed that I showed you earlier said. A warranty deed I actually signed myself. Now, it was paired with title insurance, but let me remind you what it says. It says that you guarantee it's free of all encumbrances. And remember, part of the definition for an encumbrance is something that lessens the value of that properties because of the chain of title. Now, you have to ask yourself, the tax foreclosure causes a cloud so you cannot get title insurance. Is that something that lessens the value of that property in the chain of title? I can't answer that, but I guarantee you the court system can answer that. Now, whether that's yes or no is going to depend on your specific lawsuit, but keep that in mind. And somebody else, of course, is going to say, what if I search the title myself? You can absolutely do that. That's something I highly recommend as a matter of fact. But you better be very, very confident in your abilities to search a chain of title. In fact, you need to be just as confident as the professional title searchers that do it every single day. Because at the end of the day, you are gambling your financial future on your ability to search title if you sign a warranty deed without title insurance. Now, again, it might be a risk you're willing to take. Odds are you probably won't get sued, but if you do, that needs to remain in the back of your head that you are gambling your ability to search title for these properties. Now, obviously, there's a lot of benefits to searching title, but doing it so you can sign a warranty deed so you don't have to cure the title and provide title insurance is probably not going to be high up on that list. So guys, I highly recommend to just cure the title and sell the property through a warranty deed if you want to use the warranty deed. That way you can get title insurance. Or something I do all the time, utilize a quit claim deed when you are not providing a warranty of any sort, you don't have title insurance, and just let the buyer handle it. Obviously, you're going to sell it at a reduced price. That's okay. At the end of the day, get in, get out, move on to the next transaction, and don't hang yourself out to dry by self-insuring a chain of title. I truly hope that today's video has helped you out. Listen, I just don't want any of my viewers to put themselves into a financial issue because they weren't sure of which deed to use or because they were trying to get a few extra bucks out of a transaction. There's quite a bit to this business, and I really hope that this is one of those videos that can help you understand that. If there's any way that we can help, there are a whole bunch of links down below in today's show notes for you, including one to our primary site at taxsaleacademy.com, where you can join the academy for the most advanced step-by-step training that we offer. Thank you so much for watching today. Take care and make it a successful day. See ya.